Hello, welcome to Movies I Love with yours truly, Nomfanelo Malloy. So, when I started this segment for the channel, I wanted to focus on not only movies that I guess would consider to be critically acclaimed, but also I wanted to focus on movies that are not so critical acclaim, but those movies, there's still something there for people to enjoy. Well, mainly myself. So I would say with this movie that I'll be talking about today, it's definitely one of those movies where it may not make a lot of sense for a lot of people, but it's definitely worthwhile to check out. So the movie that I'll be talking about is Spice World, which is a 1997 British musical slash comedy that's directed by Bob Spiers, and it stars the Spice Girls, Richard E. Grant, Roger Moore, and many others. So for me, I may be a bit biased in terms of sharing why I like this movie because I am a big Spice Girls fan. I mean, you could tell that I'm wearing Spice Girls shirt. And even though like this movie is a mess, it's certainly worthwhile. Like it's definitely the definition of a cult classic movie where it did well in theaters when it came out at the time, but it's not widely beloved, I would say, by critics especially, and to a degree some of the audience. But the audience obviously enjoys it more than the critics. So I'll get into my reasons, but first I do want to say that the film is celebrating its 25th anniversary. So I think the film first came out in the UK in 97, December 97. But for everyone else, it came out in January 1998. So this video will be airing on the day of its North American release date. So why do I love this movie? So this movie it is quite self-aware with some of the humor, even though it's unsure on what direction to take, because at some points it wants to be a satire in terms of criticizing the music industry and like how like celebrities, I guess in this case the Spice Girls, are treated. But there are other times where it kind of wants to be like a straight up comedy. So even though like it there was a struggle in terms of choosing which lane to go towards, I do find like its attempts to be quite humorous. I really like the cheesy dialogue. Like I wrote a few, such as "You don't have a life, you have a schedule," which is true. Another one where Mel C was like on the bus saying, "Oh, how about the little Gucci dress? The little Gucci dress, or the little Gucci dress." And I like how, like, with the humor, it kind of plays into the Spice Girls' personality, whether it's true or not. So I really admired its attempts to go for humor, even though it may not land all the time. And also, too, I like how the supporting cast, because even though this is the Spice Girls' first time together acting in a major movie, at least you have the supporting cast to help them out. Like notably, you have the character Clifford. That's their manager, played by Richard E. Grant. Like he is awesome in this movie because I like how as the movie progresses, it's like he keeps descending into madness because the girls are misbehaving. Also, I love Meatloaf as the tour bus driver because I would say like his performance is a bit more subtle, but he has his moments here and there. And also to Roger Moore as the head of the record label. Like in a way, he's trying to tap into his James Bond persona. So I thought, yeah, they were cool to watch on screen. And yeah, also to the cameos by a lot of British actors, because some were notable, I guess, at the time the movie came out. But as years go by, it's interesting to see how, like, with some of the British actors that appeared in the film, how big they are today. Like, for example, Dominic West, who plays the photographer, like, I didn't know him like at the time that this movie came out, but watching it now, it's just like, oh, he's in this movie, like, which was great. And I think the main reason why I love this movie is because of the Spice Girls, because clearly this movie is made for the Spice Girls fans, not for the general public to a degree. And yeah, like, it was just great to see them like hang out together, because I love the moments where they are just having fun. For example, with the photo shoots, where at the beginning, like, they're kind of dreading doing the typical photo shoot, and then they decide, oh, let's have fun, and then they dress into various characters, and then they end up dressing up as each other, which was fun. And also too, when they're doing the dance rehearsal with the Mr. Steph, that was hilarious. So just them hanging out together, which is fun. And as a Spice Girls fan, like, it was just fun to see that. And also too, like, with them playing their music throughout is a bonus as well too. And I like to, like, with the post credit scene, like I said earlier, like, it was at times trying to be like meta, like a movie within the movie, even though it didn't totally land. I thought, oh, that was cute to see, like, at the towards the end of the movie. And yeah, like, I think that's pretty much it, what I have to say in terms of my reasons why I love this movie. So I do want to note that it is obvious that it tries to be a version of A Hard Day's Night, which came out sometime in the 60s during the height of the Beatles phenomenon. Because that one is obviously the more, like, critically acclaimed movie between that and this movie. So I'm no surprise that Spice World tries to go for that, but then is unsure in terms of the overall direction at times. So yeah, like, I don't know, like, if this is like a direct adaptation, or if it was an inspiration, but it's worthwhile that those movies have similarities to it. And so yeah, I would love to know, like, what do you guys like about the movie? What is your favorite scenes about the movie? Do you have any favorite quotes, or like, who stand out to you in the movie? Or did you guys not like the movie? Let me know in the comment section. So, oh yeah, before I wrap it up, so I noticed that with this movie is hard to find on a streamer or a digital outlet, which I don't understand. I don't know if it's a copyright issue or something, because luckily for me, I had the DVD, which I bought many years ago. So, like, I'll post the link from Just Watch to see if there's any option for you guys to check it out. If you can't find it online, I would suggest maybe try to find a physical copy either on Amazon or any retailer that's close to you. So yes, and then that's pretty much it, what I have to say. So you could I'll post in the link section where you can find the movie, and also you can find the link to my socials. And I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.